Alright guys, today we're taking a look at the Oculus Quest, but today we're taking a look at a special feature that the Oculus Quest has had for a while, and I finally put it through its paces, and it's working beautifully now, and it's called Oculus Link. Basically what this is you can take your Oculus Quest, which is usually just a wireless VR device that you can play games on it that's using a mobile GPU inside, but now with a simple cable, you can basically take it and connect it straight up into your gaming PC, and now you can play Rift-like experiences on your Oculus Quest just by using a simple cable, and it basically effectively makes it into what they say is an Oculus Quest. So obviously I was immediately intrigued and I was like, oh, I gotta put this through its paces and see if it's really true. As somebody who owns the Oculus Rift S, is there a reason for me to keep the Oculus Rift S anymore now that I have a Quest with the Oculus Link? Well, that's what we're gonna find out today, so let's go ahead and dive in and take a look.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech, going for a recce is the gaming tech, gaming techie is the gaming tech, gaming techie.
Alright guys, here we are with Beat Saber. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a glimpse of what this looks like if you're running it through Oculus Link. This is Beat Saber running through my PC through Oculus Link. I'm not using Beat Saber on the actual Quest. This is the PC version. I'm going to just try a song here. I'm not going to use any of the new, like my actual custom songs for obvious reasons. Just give you a little bit of a glimpse of what this looks like and to show you how well it actually works. You can see that there's literally no lag. No lag with this thing at all. It works extremely well. You wouldn't even know that you were playing on PC or that you were streaming this on Oculus Link and this wasn't natively running on the PC. I'm sure you lose like 5%, 10% quality, maybe, just because it's being streamed. But I wouldn't know. You can see how well this is working. Trying to do this and talk at the same time is not easy. Yeah, I would never be able to tell the difference. As somebody who has the Oculus Rift S sitting right here, this is working extremely well. Alright, so that gives you guys an idea of what Beat Saber is like. This, like I said, this runs extremely well. Let's go ahead and switch to a different game now, just so you guys get an idea of what this is like. Let's quit out of this. Alright guys, so here we are with Goalie Challenge VR. So this is now running on Steam. So before we were running Beat Saber with Oculus Link on the native Oculus software, that's where Beat Saber was, where I purchased it. Now we're doing Steam VR games with Oculus Link, so you can see how well Steam VR even works with Oculus Link. So we're going to just do a couple of shots here in this hockey game as somebody who's a big fan of hockey. This game is awesome. Somebody who was a goalie in college doesn't get any better than this and being able to play goalie in VR. And if you get lucky, you can actually grab these with the glove, though it isn't easy. Almost had that one. But you could see this would never work if it wasn't going to be... They scored on that one. And that one. There we go. Caught that one. Not paying attention to this guy's shot. But you can see how well this works. I mean, this would never work otherwise. Let's do a couple more. How the hell did that go through my glove? So you can really get into this game, as you can tell. Oh, almost had that in the glove. It popped right out. Yeah, so this game's addicting. Oh. And for the last one. Alright, so that gives you a little bit of Steam VR gameplay on Oculus Link. Give you an idea that it actually works really well. Let's go ahead and get to the table now. Let me talk about what we just saw and tell you guys my opinions on Oculus Link.
Alright guys, so that was the Oculus Link. Now, I was really excited to take a look at this because it's been a while since, this thing has been out for a while. It's been in beta for a while, but the first couple of betas when it came out, it didn't really work that well for me. Beat Saber was lagging. It didn't work as well as it was supposed to, and it just wasn't exactly what I wanted from this thing. I thought it would be better than what it was when the first couple of betas came out. You can tell that there was severe lag when you were playing Beat Saber, and I could tell that I wasn't playing the actual PC version of it as somebody who has the Rift S right next to it. Version 14 and 15 came out, and obviously they made improvements, so when I was like, all right, I'm going to give this another shot. Let's see how well this works, and I'm blown away now. Literally, this thing is literally like I have a Rift S 95% of the way. They're using, compression and stuff to bring the video feed to the Oculus Quest, so you're probably going to lose, not something that is notable to me, but maybe 5% of the quality compared to what the Rift S is doing, like 5 to 10%, but I wouldn't even notice it when I was playing. And you saw some of the games I was playing here today. When I scrolled through Beat Saber and stuff like that, just to give you guys an idea. That was all running natively on the Oculus Link software, and I couldn't tell a difference most of the time when I was compared to the Rift S, and I literally have them side by side, and it just works extremely well. So well to the point that I'm absolutely not keeping the Rift S anymore. I always thought about keeping the Rift S because I didn't want to miss out on Oculus exclusives, and that's basically what held me back to basically purchasing, the Valve Index, because how I love the Valve Index, and I'm obviously, trying to be on the cutting edge of technology on this channel because I love all things technology, and I love VR. I didn't want to lose out on the Rift exclusives, and I never didn't get into Revive and stuff like that, but I didn't have a backup plan. If Revive fails and that game doesn't work with it, and Oculus is making all these great games that I've been used to for a while, I'm going to be screwed. Well, this thing came out, and I was like, all right, well, let's see if I can finally do it. And, I tried all the Oculus exclusives that I'm used to playing, and they work beautifully on the Oculus Quest with this link cable. I don't miss any quality from the Rift S, and I do on the Oculus Quest. And especially with, the past couple of videos I just did from the company that sent me, the headband accessory and some accessories to make it more comfortable. I can actually last in there over an hour now without it feeling uncomfortable, where before, 20 minutes in, I was already feeling it pressing against my face, and the Oculus Quest just isn't that comfortable to me. So I usually gear towards the Rift S because it was a baseball, the way that it fit on your head, it was just more comfortable for me. But now, with the speakers that I put on the Quest that I 3D printed and stuff, and all just being an all-in-one headset, I'm going to use the Oculus Quest, obviously, for mobile mobile games. I'm showing it to friends and stuff. And when I'm playing Oculus exclusive games that are on Oculus Home and all those exclusive features, I'll be connecting the Quest through a cable. And even better so is I didn't even buy the expensive $80 version of the cable that they're selling, that Oculus is selling, because as I have read and as I've seen, the cable that they're selling, the only difference between the cable that they're selling versus the Anchor cable that they originally recommended is the fact that you can't charge it while you're using it. So when I'm using it the way I'm using it, it will decrease little by little, not as fast as if you didn't have it plugged in at all, but it will gradually decrease. But for me, that's not a big deal. I'm not going to be spending 8 hours straight in a VR headset like this anyway. So, if I get 3 hours, of constant play before I have to charge it, I'm not feeling that bad about it. So, and the cable's only I got the Anchor cable for $11, which is a 6-foot cable. And then the other cable I got, which is the extender, actually works perfectly with it, with no degradation or anything. It literally is the exact same setup. I added 16 feet. So now I have 22 feet worth of cable, basically, sitting in here with both of those cables combined. So I have plenty of ample room to move, more than I actually need. And it's just a perfect setup now with the Oculus Link and being able to use the Oculus software. So with that being said, like I said, my Rift S is going to be disappearing, not because that headset isn't great for the people who use it, but as a hidden, as a way to tell you guys before you even see some of the other videos, I purchased a Valve Index now, and I'm really excited to get this in here and do my video review of this thing and put it through its paces. It's been out obviously for a few months. People have been saying it's the best headset you can get, and somebody who's been playing with the Rift S for a while and now is going to be going into that, I want to see how much of an improvement it actually is. So I'm excited for that, and like I said, I'll still be able to play my Oculus exclusives even if it doesn't work with the Index because there's some incompatibility issues with Revive, which most of them I hear actually do work most of the time, but if they don't, I got the Quest as a backup, and I'm basically getting 95% of the experience that I would have gotten on the Rift S, and I have no reason to go back. this is the perfect thing for me. Having an Oculus Quest, and if the index lives up to the hype, those are the perfect two combinations. I can literally play everything, mobile, inside, and everything's just perfect. So I'm really excited to have this set up here, guys. And the Oculus Link software, if you guys have not tried this and you have a gaming PC, of course you still need a gaming PC to actually hook it up. Make sure that you try this thing out. It's obviously free, and it really, if you've never tried a PC game before in VR and you've just been playing on the Quest, this is going to really take it up a notch for you, and you're going to be wowed all over again with how good the graphics look in this. And this is a great piece of thing. I really hope this is what Oculus is going to do going forward, that when they release the Quest version 2, that this is basically an included feature, and you basically have the best of both worlds. You basically have a Quest on mobile, you come home, you plug it in. That is basically what I like about the Quest and what I see the future like for what Oculus is doing. I'm really excited to what the future actually holds. If you guys have any questions about anything you guys have seen here today, as always, leave it down below. If not, thank you guys for watching. Till next time.
GamingTechie is the gaming tech. GamingTechie, gaming tech. Eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a recce is the gaming tech. GamingTechie is the gaming tech. GamingTechie.